And welcome to Randy's Guitar Attic on this Wednesday night. You know what time it is? It's Randy's Attic, Guitar Attic. Once again, live. And tonight we are live from Universal Studios, Florida. And we're going to walk around Halloween Horror Nights. But we'll talk about a few things before we even do that. So let me put my spectacles on so I can see you guys. If you guys jump in here and see what's going on. I'm standing under a little area where there's some light so you can see because it is very dark out here. Very, very dark. So anyways, just to let you know that there may be some strobe lights. So if you're affected by strobe lights or anything like that, please, you may not want to watch this one because there may be a strobe light, there may be flashes, whatever. So all that good stuff. So I wish I could have turned the camera the other way, but I did not do that before I started. So who has joined us tonight? So we're live from Universal Studios, Halloween Horror Nights. And I'll kind of turn this back. There's most of the stuff over there. You can kind of see some of it back in the distance over there. Eric, what is happening, my friend? Welcome. And we're gonna start actually in here, like just kind of start where I'm at here, because we've got some things to talk about. Guitar talk, as always. We've got to talk about some guitar stuff going on, because if you haven't heard the news, G&L Guitars has shut down. One of the major, Michael Mitchell, how are you? But the G&L Guitars has said they're done, and that's kind of a sad thing. And they've been around, you know, Leo Sanders, Terry, how are you? Leo Fender opened up G&L after he went away from Music Man, and after he left Fender, as well as sold Fender to CBS. And it's kind of sad that now G&L has decided to shut their doors and go another direction. So hopefully somebody saves them. There has been rumors that maybe Fender might pick them up, or maybe somebody else. So we'll see. Well, hopefully somebody will pick them up and continue on their wayward way and make some great guitars. If you haven't seen the Philip McKnight video that he just posted, it kind of broke the whole story, I think, about it. And he talks about the whole thing. It kind of shows some of the quality control issues they had at the very end. Not really bad, but there were some quality controls at the very end. So they're gone for now. Payday for the day. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So anyways, we got a few people in here. I'm surprised that we actually have this many people. Jackie, how are you? We're going to actually walk around into a couple of scare zones so you guys can see what is going on here where I'm at. We'll walk out here a little bit. It's going to get dark here in a second. So Steph, how are you? It's going to get dark when I get out here into these scare zones. But talk about that as we move along. I'm actually in the DreamWorks area. So I'll walk up here and I'll show you where I'm at. See, I'm right here. There's Shrek and Donkey. Where am I right now? This is where I'm at. I'm actually in Universal Studios Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights. That's where I'm at. And I'm gonna walk around. If you guys have not been out here to check this out, there's ET over there. And back over here, you can see there is a scare zone back over there. So, Happy Cat. Well, I'm not gay, by the way. I'm perfectly straight, and this is not gay being in Halloween Horror Nights. It's different. You wasted a ton of money. And I've already been out here twice. It's not awful. We are going to go to Howl-O-Scream, I think maybe Saturday as well for SeaWorld's version, and then we're going to head over to Jackie, stick up for me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to go to Howl-O-Scream in Tampa later on this month. We're also going to hit the Sir Henry's Haunted Trail in Plant City later on this month. We're going to do that when we're at the Tampa Guitar Show. We got the Tampa Guitar Show coming up later on this month, and we're going to do that. And the night that we're there, we're going to stop by and check that out, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. All right, we got the MAGA parade here. Make America great again. How about make American guitars again? Since G&L just shut down, they're not going to have any more American guitars from those guys. So we'll see. Shy, what is happening? Where is everyone at? Yeah. Where are you guys at tonight? Where's everybody from? We know we got St. Augustine in the house. We know we got Rockledge area open to the challenge tonight. FR man, we need more guitars. Where I'm at, there are no guitars at all. I'm sorry, there are no guitars tonight. Next week there will be guitars. But tonight, no, there will be no guitars. We're just going to show you some of the fun things to do during October, because October is my favorite month. I'm one of those people that love Halloween, and we're gonna walk here in a second. Just remember, if you're affected by strobe lights, you might want to turn off and go somewhere else, because strobe lights are aplenty in this event out here. And let's see, what have we got here? We got food here. We got the flaming hot bear ramen. Yeah, no. Tostito bear beef walking taco. Oh yeah, my wife wanted this thing. She's like, the other night she wanted this walking taco thing. I don't know about that. The Fritos vegan walking taco. I don't know. Vegan, really? Do I sell bottled farts? Absolutely. Come on over. I'll sell you some. I don't care. I farted in your general direction, you stupid English pig dog. My father was a hamster and your mother smelled the elderberry. Anybody trivia trails there? You're a trivia guy. Can you tell me what movie that is from? Probably not. Tostitos aren't vegan. That's what I said. They aren't vegan. All right, so let's just gotta do some fun stuff here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna walk over here and just see if there's anything scary. There are some cats over here that these people dressed in cat suits. And we're gonna check some of those out. Meow! So the hairless cat. Another hairless cat. There's a furry cat. Some people call them pussy cats. There's another hairless cat. Sphinx. Ah! Somebody popping out over here. Let's see. Ah! 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 That got me. I want to see you again. No, she went away. Let's go down. Anything down here? Ah! Ah! It's a black kitty. So that was pretty good. I mean, this is just a scare zone that I just walked through, just part of it. It goes a lot longer. I can go a little farther you want. Now I'm telling these sons something. Okay. You go, man. You go. Let's let's go look and let's go through this the scare zone completely. Actually, let's go check out some chainsaws. You guys like do you guys like chainsaws? Oh, we got a show. There's a show over here of some sort. I think the cat lady's coming out. Oh yeah, actually the cat lady's out. I haven't seen her yet. Okay, so the story of this lady lives in this house, and this lady actually, the kids go trick-or-treating, and she lures them into their house, and she changes the kids into cats. So those cats that you saw running around scaring me, they're actually kids, or were kids. Kind of like, it's kind of almost like, if you ever seen Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of the same, or thing going on there. So we'll walk down here, have to see. Looks like a typical night in Chicago. Probably so. Probably same thing in any of those big cities that are crazy like that. That's why I don't live in those big cities like that. So we'll walk down here, and we've got donuts. Donuts! Look at all these people out here. Whew. So I got these readers on so I can see the screen, and I'm actually pretty blind walking. So this might be pretty fun. Oh, here's a chainsaw guy. Yeah, the chainsaw guy just got in our face there. Mr. M, you like donuts? I do too. Yeah, lard lad donuts. I can't go too far down here because there is some music down here that I know I cannot go near because it will stop the feed. So I'm gonna have to turn back around and take you to the other side of the park. So we'll walk down there and we'll go through another scare zone. We will not be going in any of the houses tonight because the lines are way too long. Looks happy. We'll walk down here and kind of check some things out. Actually, let's go back down over here and we'll kind of get in the light again. We'll talk some more guitar talk. Just thought I'd show you some things out here. We were supposed to have another friend here tonight, but he chickened out on us. Yeah, I had a special guest for tonight, but he wanted to do it in the other park, and the other park they closed at 8, so we couldn't do it at that park. So we had to do this park. And he didn't want to come to this park. So I'm gonna sit down. So anyways, yeah, chicken, exactly. That's what I say, he's a chicken. And you guys would have known him. I just thought, I don't want to call him out because I don't want to, have anybody jump on his channel saying you chicken. So anyways. Well, we have an Explorer, and okay, cool, you got an Explorer, awesome. Those are pretty good right now. The The guitars right now, it's kind of, people are asking about what's hot right now. You know, that's the thing. People come in the shop and they say, what's hot right now, Randy? What's selling? And I have to, you know, tell them what's happening. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of them. Is Mustangs, Jaguars, Jazzmasters, any of the stuff from the 90s. People are really looking for that 90s thing. The Kurt Cobain, Dinosaur Jr., stuff like that. They're really into that type of stuff right now. So unfortunately, it looks like the 80s stuff is going to be not hot anymore. I don't know if you guys remember back in the 1990s, if you guys were around. I remember 1990s when grunge hit. Not only did it kill the whole, you know, grunge killed the whole metal scene, but it also killed the whole, man, the chainsaw people were going nuts over there. It totally killed the whole metal scene, and it killed the whole guitar scene. You know, no more of the day glow colors. They were like, nope, they weren't anymore. Nobody wanted those anymore. They wanted the, you know, the Jazzmasters and, you know, all that stuff. They were into that whole thing. And shred is not dead. You say that, but I'm telling you, it is almost dead. Have you heard of Sigma guitar? Of course, Sigma, yeah. Sigma, okay, so you got a lawsuit error from Japan from the 70s. Sigma actually was owned by Martin Guitars at that time period. So it's actually a Japanese Les Paul copy, because they made a whole lot of those. But so let me ask you, Eric, does it have a set neck, or does it have a bolt-on neck? Because a lot of those did have bolt-on necks. So I don't know, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing. If it has a bolt-on, it's just not quite worth its, you know, as a set neck guitar. As we all know that. So I'll wait for a response here. I don't know how is the feed here? Is the feed copy, or is it how's my function out here? I need to know that. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it being the vegetable. I'd rather be a vegetable than fruit. It's actually bad. Oh man, don't tell me. On and off. Oh, that's not good. So is it where I'm at right now? It's all right. Audio is in and out occasionally. Okay, let's try this. I actually have a mic on, and I was wondering if it might do that. When you turn your head loose, you lose the sound. Okay, how about now? Is it better now? It's modeled after this model deluxe, double binding, gold hardware. Okay. So it's better now. Okay, so this microphone that I have here is not working correctly. It's a set neck. Okay, that's a good thing, Eric. That's a really good thing. But set neck, anything from the 70s is always a lot better. So, you know, who knows what it's worth. I mean, it's worth at least $500, I would say. So I think they've actually dropped a little bit as well, because I just sold a Ventura Les Paul, and it was a set neck, and I think I got $450 for it. So, and Ventura was actually a little bigger name at that time period than Sigma was a big name, but only for the acoustics, because, you know, everybody knew that that Sigma was a Martin product. So, dropping my stuff here. You would rather listen to Nine Inch Nails and all that stuff? Yeah, I liked all that stuff myself as well. Who would you rather listen to, Jimi Hendrix or Nine Inch Nails? Boy. It's not the best guitar I have. You can, Steph, I'm argue with that. ESP Graffiti is a great guitar, but it is not the best guitar I own. I have a lot more that are a lot better. But it's a good guitar. I would rather, personally, that's a really hard question. I think I have to go with Hendrix. I mean, I love Hendrix. I was a big fan of Hendrix. But during the 90s, man, I played some 9 Inch Nails, definitely. Yeah, my band that was out then, we were playing a lot of that stuff. So, oh boy. So where's everybody from tonight? Where are you guys from? No, I know somebody asked earlier, but nobody actually replied back where everybody was from. And I'm curious myself to see where everybody's from. Got any old cowboy acoustic guitars? Cowboy, like, yeah, I do. I have a nice, I have a 52 Gibson Southern Jumbo. Or not Southern, yeah, Southern Jumbo. Yeah, which is essentially Oakland, California. Good to have you, friend. Ladybug is in Chicago, just back from Daytona Beach. Jimmy and Jeff Beck, yeah. Jeff Beck, you know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but if you've ever seen a guy, there's a guy by the name, Mitchell's in Orlando, awesome. We got a New Yorker, farm country. Yeah, you're in nowhere land up there, man. That's awesome. Probably pretty cold up there too right now, compared to where I'm at. Jimmy and Jeff Beck. You know, Jeff Beck. If you ever heard of a guy by the name of Phil Brown, Phil Brown. There's a lot of distraction around here. So Phil Brown is he's a Jeff Beck clone, really good player. But he did an album that he covered all the Jimi Hendrix stuff, and in the style of Jimmy or Jeff Beck doing Jimmy. Jeff Beck doing Jimmy. And it's actually one of the coolest albums. I actually got to see him do a lot of that stuff live. I was out in Austin, and it was him and Timothy. What's the guy? Timothy McVie, or the guy, the bass player for the Eagles. He was playing bass. The drummer for Mr. Mister was playing drums, and who is it? There's somebody else. No, I think maybe it was just a three-piece. I was thinking Malford Mulligan. Yeah, Malford Mulligan actually was the singer in that as well. So that was kind of cool. Malford plays in a band called Storyville. You never heard them. Timothy B. Smith. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, so this is in a small club in Austin, and I got to see these guys play live there. It was awesome. I think that's probably the closest you could be to an Eagles than I was, because I was literally 5 feet from this guy watching him play. Man, those chainsaws are going nuts over there still. Oh, we will walk into another scare zone here. We'll have to walk all the way through the cat area that we looked at just a little bit ago, but we'll walk all the way down and go into the other area. How's Halloween Horror Nights? Is it busy? Yes, it is very busy. I think the Terrifier house, I looked, it was like 105 minutes. The Five Nights at Freddy's house was like 125 minutes. The WWE house, which looks like that might be the only house I'll go through tonight, because I'm only going to do like one house tonight. I'm just going to do a house and get out of here. That's right, watch out for the Eagles. Yeah, you can't say their name or do anything music because they flag it. That is funny, that they do that. But yeah, I'll probably do the WWE house tonight because it is actually pretty tame. Is Sandy with you? No. Tonight actually is Chicago Fire, and Chicago Police. it's their premiere for their season. So she decided that she was going to stay home and watch that. I couldn't even get my daughter to come with me. I tried to get my daughter, and she wouldn't come with me. She was going to Cowboys in Tampa. So I'm all by myself. I'm out here just trolling around by myself. I do this a lot, actually, so I'm not a person that is afraid to go to a theme park by themselves and have fun. I can have fun just by myself, just as much as I can with people. So that's because it's boring. What the theme park is boring? The theme park is not boring. Or the WWE house is boring. No, actually the house is very good. It's based on Bray Wyatt or the Wyatt Six, and it's actually a very good house. A lot of good scares in there. Nice hair, dude. Thank you very much, Ethan. I appreciate that. This side's real, by the way. That Native American always comes out. Not boring at all. I'd love to do that. It is. It's a lot of fun, man. I mean, if you like getting a little jump scare, I know if you've been here since the beginning. You saw those people jump out at me and try to scare me and to get up in my face, and that's kind of what's a lot of fun. You know, they try to scare you. The one actually did get me. The one that jumped out of that house with that little cat, she got me pretty good. So you should be a rock star. I play a rock star, and I was a rock star at one point. So I play a rock star on the weekends. So I'm a bar star now. I'm not a rock star anymore. I'm a bar star. So I travel around the state of Florida playing just about every weekend. And then sometimes when I am playing with my NASCAR band, I'm playing all the NASCAR tracks around the country. So I do prefer to go to concerts with someone, but I have gone solo to those as well. I've done the same. I've gone many concerts by myself because my wife doesn't like the band or something like that, or I just can't find anybody to go. I actually went and saw, who did I go see? I saw it might have been Eric Johnson. I think I went and saw Eric Johnson. She was like, nah, I'll pass. I went and saw Gary Hoey by myself, and that was a good one. But had to go. Gary's a buddy of mine, so I had to go say hi to Gary. But yeah. So we have. I'm looking at the time here. I always try to watch the time. We usually try to do this about an hour. I don't think we're going to probably do an hour. We're probably in somewhere around 45 minutes or something like that. Just because it looks like a lot of people really are just like they're looking for a guitar, and I don't have the guitar tonight. I'm out here walking around. Yes, I'm in a band. I'm in the band, the Occasional Astronauts, and I'm also in the Pit Road Pickers, which is a band that is based around the NASCAR circuit. Golden Earring, Twilight Zone. Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about that. That album was the very first album I actually bought when I was a kid. Steel Dragon. Stand up and shout. I was actually telling my students, I said, dude, you need to watch Rockstar. It's one of my favorite movies. You have to watch it. And he was like, I never heard of it. And I was like, you have to watch it. What do you think the hardest thing is about being in a band? Usually being in a band, I would say getting along with the other bandmates and trying to agree on everything. That's the hardest part. Like now with the band I'm in now, the hardest thing I have with like Occasional Astronauts is just trying to agree on songs to cover. Like I told them, I said, hey, let's play some Cure. The Cure is very hot right now. And, or Depeche Mode, stuff like that. I'm just trying to think of stuff that girls like to dance to. I could care less if the guy sits in the back and says, man, the guy's playing a billion licks. I do that on some songs, but there are some other stuff I like to, just play for the women, getting the girls out to dance. And because if there's women in the club, the guys are going to come. So Hey Rusty, what's happening? I missed a lot of great concerts because I didn't want to go by myself. Yeah, Terry, that's the bad thing to do. Heavy metal, and that's the formula. Heavy metal. I hate to tell you, man, we got about another year, maybe another half a year. We're going to see a lot of that stuff kind of fading off again. I can only see the revolution happening. It's all going to be about the Alice in Chains again. So, which I don't mind. I'm a big fan of Alice in Chains, you know. But it'll probably do like it did last time. It'll skip right by, and then we'll be right into Disturbed. Right back into the screamo metal. But the 80s metal, I think we're about done with that. So you're saying, and on your head, the white hair is fake, and you only have a section of black hair. Well, no. This is dyed. I'm just telling you that. This is dyed. This is not. Just telling you, there's not any gray. The cartoon Heavy Metal, great. Yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, I like that movie. Sammy Hagar did, you know, stuff in the Bad Bunny days. Oh, please don't start with the Bad Bunny. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Absolutely. Eat a bar of soap. Did I say something bad, Bubba? Did I? Bubba Wallace stuck his finger out the car window the other day. Denny Hamlin, his owner. That was terrible. Cool channel. Shout out from Bradenton, Florida. Cool. Okay, so you're in Bradenton. Don't forget, the end of the month we have the Tampa Guitar Show at the Florida Fairgrounds. So if you're into guitars, come on out. It's going to be a great show. I'll be out there set up, selling guitars, buying guitars, trading guitars, the whole 9 yards at Tampa Fairgrounds on October 25th and 26th. So come on out. You guys are talking about my nose is itching. So, anyways, all right. So we have a little bit of time left. Let's go walk through the. Well, we got 21 people here watching, so we'll wait a little bit because I don't want you guys all to go away. Because a bunch of you guys jumped off as soon as I started going through the haunted zones. I thought the last lap was great. It was great. I love Chase winning that race. That was awesome. Chase won the race. You know, Denny got stupid and tried to, you know, do the same thing he did to Gibbs the week before. So, you look like Steve Vai 30 years ago. I wish I could play like Steve Vai. I'll check it out. Thanks. Please do. And when you do, man, come by the booth, say hi to me. Just look for the Guitar Attic. You can't miss me. Come by and please say hi and say you saw it here on Randy's Guitar Attic. And please, if you are here, please hit the like and subscribe button and become part of the channel. It does help me out quite a bit. Steph, you're out of here. Steph, I will see you next time. You didn't call me back the other day, by the way, so. All right, guys, let's actually move on here a little bit. I don't want to let's see, one time when I went through the haunted scary house on Halloween, I thought someone jump scared me. I almost peed my pants. A lot of people do that. That's actually pretty common. People do that. Hi, Corella. Yeah, hi, Jack Williams. How are you? Hi, Jack. I could say funny names about you too, Jack. But I won't. So, by the way, Corella needs to sign the copyright form. So we're gonna walk. I'm gonna walk through the scare zones here, so you guys can see what I'm doing out here. Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. So we'll walk out here, and we don't want to go there. There's water over there. That would be a bad thing. So Ethan, if you're scared by something, you may not want to watch this because I'm going to go through scary zones. All right, so we're going. Man, look at the line for food. Wow, this line goes forever for food. Wow, what's going on here? The scare zone is not. Huh? Oh, I went the wrong way. No wonder. I gotta go the other way. I missed my scare zone turn. Let's go back this way. Sorry about that, guys. I'm an old man, I get lost sometimes. So, but yeah, here we go. Just there's so many people up here. I should have been able to figure this one out because there's tons of people. Anybody want a beer? I got beer there and all the other stuff. Makeup artists out here doing some makeup. We're gonna go through this little zone here. How are you? Let's see. Now, who is that? I'm trying to. Clay J. I will say hi to everybody. Yes. Scream. I did earlier. I screamed pretty good. The one girl scared the crap out of me. So okay, we're gonna go through this little zone here. Let you guys check it out. Here's a cat. Now the cats at one time were kids, but they're not kids anymore. And as we get through this zone, you'll see some of the kids, they're gonna go trick-or-treating. So it's like there's dead stuff. Kids lost their rides and stuff, they're all gone. Here's the little girls. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. So we'll see what we got here. Some of the scare actors are cool and some of them are not. Oh, some of them will actually play with it. Boo! See, that one's just looking for fresh meat. So here's a trick-or-treater. She's trying to scare you. See, I gotta be careful up here because there is some music up here I have to watch out. So I'm gonna actually walk over here and stand back here and let you guys look at the stuff as it's going on. I'm kind of focused. There's a little girl right there. So she's trick-or-treating, but she's scaring people as she's doing it. There's another one over here. Just kind of waiting for jump scares. They pretty much, like, I'm off to the side, so they don't really bother you. If you stand off to the side, they won't come over here. So I can sit here and just film them, and they won't do anything, which is kind of cool. So is the connection still good out here, or is the connection kind of jumpy again? Just wondering. Now, see all these other people, they're starting to get on the sidewalk. They figured it out. They figured out if you get on the sidewalk, they won't scare you. There's one of the scare actors over there walking along. Nobody knows she's there. All right, I'm gonna walk back to the zone. Let's see what we got here going.
Consider the hotel haunted because the hotel.
Grumpy girl again. He's grumpy. All right, so we're start getting the cats here again. This one's half. This girl was actually half and half. She hadn't changed all the way. She's halfway there. Ah! That was scary. That got me. I didn't think she was going to swing at me, but she did. She swung at me. All right, we'll go back through this little thing where they jump scare you over here. So get ready. If you're ready, if you don't like scares, this one's going to scare you. Remember, flashlights, if you're affected by flashing lights, do not watch. There are strobe lights. Right, here we go. Cat. Any more down? It may be on break. Yeah, they're on break. Another one up here. Ah! So, anyways, that's what's happening out here tonight. And you know, if you haven't heard the news, we talked about it earlier on the channel. We talked about the G&L closing in stores. So no more G&L guitars, at least for a while. They're gonna be gone for a while, so that kind of sucks. Because they did make some really good guitars. Let me switch my camera around again. So. But what do we got here? We have, we're 40 minutes into the stream here. Got about 5 more minutes, so if anybody has any questions about anything, either about the Halloween Horror Nights out here or guitars in general, please go ahead and shout me out right now. And let me know, is the stream all right now? Or did that just like jump all over the place like it did the last time? I know when I went through the zone with all the chainsaws, everybody said it was kind of jumpy. So. Anyways, all right, so we got a little bit of time left. Anyways, if I did tell you, please hit the like and subscribe button. Become part of the channel as we have some new stuff happening. We're going to post. I think we went to the Ormond Beach Original Fest this past week, but unfortunately it rained, so a lot of the bands got rained out. So we didn't get much of that. So that content got kind of washed away, and kind of a waste of time. But since I actually had a weekend off from playing, didn't have to play any gigs. It was kind of unusual for me to actually have a weekend off of not playing any gigs, but I did. And it was a good thing. Kind of need a rest every now and then. So, and I'm actually going to get that again this week as well. We have a couple weeks off. Our bass player, actually, you think I'm into the scary thing. He went to California. He was going to go to Knoxbury Farm in the LA area, and a couple other ones. There's another one out there where they make you actually crawl through this tunnel. You have to go down. They make you like get on your knees, you walk, and then the roof falls down and makes you crawl on your stomach through it. And then they shock you. So that's insane. I would do it. My wife said I would never do that. And both of us love Halloween. We both love doing haunted houses and stuff. But she said I would not do that one. So, anyways, all right. We only got about 2 more minutes in the stream here. I'm going to cut it out of here. So, guys. Any questions, anything like that, let me know. As I said before, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Seems like I lost some of you guys because the stream might have froze up. I'm thinking it might have, which stinks. It happens though. Anyways, all right. We'll get out of here and head out from Universal Studios Orlando Halloween Horror Nights, and we're gonna go through the WWE house and go watch Bray Wyatt do some stuff. No, not Bray Wyatt. Bo Dallas. That's it. We're gonna watch Bo Dallas. All right, guys, from Universal. So long from the Sunshine State. Have a good one.